Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games and welcome back to part 2 of my Equestria War playthrough here in Hearts of Iron 4, where we are going for the Solar Empire. So we just finished up dealing with the dragon issue. I could go for the Southern Industry, but I think I'd much rather get this all ponies training done, because we're going to take the Luna Nova ahead of time, and so then that way we can get the Alicorn MAR really fast. Also, we're going to get our 60% bonus there on land equipment. Awesome. Let's let this queue up. Communism got banned in Wingbardy, as I predicted the last episode. So good, predicting historical stuff. Let's see, everybody is ready to go, right? Oh, these guys need to train up a little bit. Hurricane Hawker's done. These are all going to have to wait. It's too early for the industry, but on the other hand, can I afford to wait? Celestia's already down to 695. Anyway, let's let this fill up first. And are there any other sort of modifications I want to do to my government? Obviously, I want to, come up here to limited conscription, but my stuff is still blocked. Griffonian Empire's had some people break away. Alright. Let's go ahead and get that. Just 104 days. And we are gonna we don't need to upgrade that. Let's grab the upgraded howitzers. Alright, logistically, I am doing great. The main problem here, I think, is going to be having to, get manpower, which I can't fix until I change my conscription laws. Okay, so they're all trained up. We could spend some command points here. Fortress Buster could be good. Alright, logistically, the heavy tank destroyers are good to go. We've got another 5. Let's put... I could do like a mix, do heavy tank. If I did, let's say I did this. Have destroyers and piercing. See, I think the piercing's too low, though. Now, if we're going to do this, we're going to stick with the destroyers. Okay. But it looks like I can't really do anything anyway. Wait a minute. Let's... Heavy tank destroyer. Yeah, just get another one in there. Okay. Good. So now that we're done with the pony training, I think we're going to head for the Riptide. Yeah. Plus, we pick up a couple factories on the way. I'm still waiting. On Queen Chrysalis to try to infiltrate. I'm not sure what she's waiting for. And I'm going to use the bonus on the improved spell books for our combat mages. Yeah. Now, what is next? 620. It's going to take about a year to get the tank, even once we have the research bonus. So how do I want to play this? We need to research. It's way too early for atomic stuff. Why am I even looking at that? Oh, right, the industry. Oh, yeah, first things first, we need the production efficiency cap up, and... By the way, I don't think I mentioned it in the last episode, but we were listening to the Warlock Master of the Arcane soundtrack. I'll write the close air support. Let's do that. Okay. Looks good, and we are gonna now go Blitzkrieg. Yes, indeed. Blitzkrieg all the way. As well as the improved artillery, which I think is gonna cost us a little bit. Now, okay, now here's the key part. We now have, yes indeed, we now have the magical infantry, which means all of my, well, not everything. Okay, wait. We need to go to the production tab. And I need to start working on building magical weapons. So we're just going to have one over here, and everybody else is going to come down here. Goodness, we have tons of support equipment, but I know I can burn through it kind of fast sometimes. So yeah, we're going to eventually, as the army experience comes in, we're going to begin to transition everybody over to that. Let's get the shield magic. That armor is great. It's not much, but it's something. Alright, we got also some more factories. Fill it up, and we need chromium. Chromium is kind of the one thing that Equestria doesn't really have access to. And here I am building heavy tanks. I'm so smart, you know. Alright, we're hitting 501 as far as the political power goes. We could jump up to the magical infantry organization 7 plus 7, but we don't really have that much, well, any really magical infantry, so it's kind of just a moot point, isn't it? Still working on those military factories out in Ponyville. Not much is going on there. Let's see if we can actually train these tanks a little bit. Since we have excesses of them, they might as well be, you know, regulars instead of just trained. What are the changelings doing? Infrastructure and airbase. Okay, so they're on their way. They're doing it now. We are going to have a war on our hands. Their army's getting bigger. It looks like they could potentially be up to 101 divisions. And meanwhile, I have 0. So, you know, it's a problem. So we need to assign our divisions accordingly. All right, we're going to have 24 of you here watching this entire border, which is going to be stretched a bit thin, but it's because I want some of you to come here, because sometimes the changelings will spawn around Van Hoover, so I want to be in position to stop that as soon as possible, because I don't want them to get a foothold there. Alright, tank research is done, and now we're just waiting. We're just waiting for the changelings to make their move. I guess let's get the southern industry so I can get those resources before this is all over. It's going to be a rough one. We do at least have somebody on every tile, right? I think it's exactly 1 on every tile. It's going to be rough. No doubt about that. Okay. No, 253 days is just way too much. I can't justify it, taking it that far ahead of time. But I do need to get better entrenchment. I'm going to need every shovel I can to dig in and hold this line. I do have the anti-tank in here, right? Okay, good. So these are going to be... We're going to give them that template for right now. Conversion won't be needed for ages. Alright, let's make sure that our recon companies are going to do well at least. Let's kind of give you a better color, Luna. Yeah, that fits you better. Awesome. Okay, well, we're going to put you right here in a position to attack Waverfront. But again, we just still have nowhere near the manpower, the pony power. The pony power is the issue. Fascists have seized Parliament. What is this? Quite an offer. Oh, this is from Skyfall, so this actually will lessen my pony power if I accept it. So we don't need their degeneracy. I need every pony I can get right now. Industry of the South, not needed. A bit of industry innovation, though, might be good. You know, actually, we got to build up the border. Now let's talk planes. Getting them in the area. Alright, that's all done. Research slot available. We got decryption over here. Yeah, that'll work. New Maryland. How many divisions do you have? 9? It'll have to do. Give me them. Gonna put you up here on the Crystal Empire's lines. Crystal Empire, also, how many do you have? You've also got 9. How serendipitous. Okay. Let's Keep those military factories coming. Could I increase their width? No, that wouldn't be a good idea. Alright, fallback line. That's definitely not needed. Now, if I come down here, magical crypto machines is really good because I get 3 research bonuses for my electronics. Don't need common enemy. I don't need anything on the right side of this tree right now. Yeah. Innovation of industry. So I can get those bonuses. And I really don't need that infrastructure. Am I doing them? Okay. 3.75 military equipment. I need army experience. I need it really bad. It's going to be annoying. I'm going to have to change their templates in the middle of the war. Okay, so all of everybody here is basically in position. All right, good. What do we need here? It's going to be only 216 days. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need these. I need recon. That's what I need. Yes. And you know what? I'm going to need field hospitals. Changeling Equestrian border. It is rumored that Queen Chrysalis is looking far beyond recently crossed Olinian borders. There have been several reports of activation of changeling forces around Equestrian border. Whoop. Including airfield construction and whatnot. They're getting ready to attack me. Okay, so we want the automobile. Yeah, we want the straight up 6 military factories. But magical crypto machines is what we're really gunning for here. After that, I don't know. I guess industry in the south, get some more resources, but that's about it. Not much else matters. Griffin Empire is starting to do some attacks, which is good because if the changelings take too long, actually, never mind, they're about to attack me. They're going to attack me in 115 days. That's all I've got left. Playtime is over. Oh, and they definitely have at least double of my divisions, if not triple, just from what my intelligence agencies are telling me here. All right, so it's going to take 212 days. Do I really want to research it in the middle of a war, though? Probably not. This is good for defense. I think I'd rather have the dispersed industry. Come on, keep spiking that tension, please. Spike it, spike it, spike it. I need it over 60%. If oh, I can get the urgent war committee now. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, good, good. So that means I'll be able to give it the speech, and I'll be able to change my conscription law. So that's the most. That's really important. Actually, it looks like. Uh-oh. Oh, you know what? I made a mistake. I should have done this a focus earlier. Okay. All right, how much time is left in the episode? 17 minutes. Okay, we got to get the war committee, and then we're going to probably go straight into the new generals. All right, but the war committee... Oh, the war committee only takes 28 days, not 70 days. That's right. Okay, so this is good. This is good. Now it's time to start spending all this political power. We've got this and this. Do I need the organization? I think I do. All right, what's left? What are we short on? Looking like we're going to be short on nothing. Good. Very good. Then let's keep feeding more into the magical weapons so that as the army experience comes in, I can move faster in changing everybody over. 57% tension. Oh, we are coming down to the wire here. All right, War Committee. As the enemy continues their advance, a War Committee has been assembled. Now we should be able to get more ponies into higher military ranks and scientists to supervise our research. So since we've done that, first thing, immediately going for Granny Smith. We got to get that army experience daily. So we've at least got that going for us. And how much longer until they attack? It's probably a month. I think, yeah, we're going to do new high command. It only takes 35 days, and it's going to unlock all these military high command ponies, so I can just grab them super fast. Okay, need better fighters. Let's get the upgrades happening. Is there anybody not assigned? These are naval bombers. Okay, let's bring you over here. Anybody else not doing something? I want you hitting their air bases. I know they have one here. Yeah, let's do that. And we need... I could go for the better air... I think it might be... Yeah, I think air doctrine itself might be good to have. We could do strategic destruction. Sounds pretty good. No, infantry equipment. We gotta think about the boots on the ground. Everybody here is ready to go. Okay, and I think I now have 160 air experience. We can, yes, now take the practical doctoral experience in air. So that means I'm going to get a research buff. So because of that, yeah, we'll take air superiority. And it's begun! The war! Changeling Empire officially announced that a state of war exists between Equestria and them from now on. Several bombing raids were performed by Changeling Aviation into the frontal units and towns in the area before the official declaration of war. This is a turning point in history for us all. Equestria did not see a big war in centuries, and the public is stunned by the events. Changelings seemed very determined and confident in their actions, which can't be said about Equestria. It will take a while for the Pony Nation to put their economy on war rails. We will observe the situation. Alright. Oh no. Red bubbles everywhere. Now I'm worried. Stalliongrad wants to send us volunteers. Sure thing, buddy. Now, we can institute a wartime draft here. We've also got the Toll of War. Now, the Toll of War is very important because this is how we are going to turn into Daybreaker. In this changing world, it falls to Princess Celestia to make hard decisions for the good of Equestria. However, not even immortal alicorns are safe from the burdens of war. So right now, Celestia's calm. And the ponies in the military still believe in the magic, believe in friendship and harmony. Isn't that sweet? Now, we need to do the Princess's speech, as the changelings have treacherously attacked our peaceful nation. It is up to Princess Celestia to deliver a speech to her subjects. This costs 25 political power. Obviously, I've got plenty. So, in this grave hour, perhaps the most fateful in our history, I send to every household of my ponies, both at home and overseas, this message. Spoken with the same depth of feeling for each one of you as if I were able to cross your threshold and speak to you myself. For the first time in centuries, we are at war. Over and over again, we have tried to find a peaceful way out of the differences between ourselves and those who are now our enemies, but it has been in vain. Now, I've got a few options I can do here, so I could say, we have been forced into a conflict we have not wanted. War support goes up. That's nice. But I could say I, as Princess of Equestria, will do everything in my power to protect my little ponies. War support goes up by 10%. Or I can say Queen Chrysalis will be met with fire and fury like the world has never seen. So this is going to be my first boost to fascism, and we get 15% base war support. So we're going to do that. That's step one. We got a long way to go. We're still only 6% on that popularity. Now, the Crystal Empire... Oh, the Crystal Empire's not in the war. That's right. Okay, this is good. This is good. So we can now shorten the front. And we're going to take you guys, merge them with you guys. And, oh, that was the wrong one to merge them with, actually. Hold on a sec. Okay, we're going to put you up here. Just kind of space yourselves out wherever. Good. High Command ponies, we've rapidly expanded our military staff. There are many talented ponies at Equestria. Let's get them to work. And that we will do indeed, so we can, like, grab a chief of army and whatnot. So I think we're going to we might go with Mod Pi. More entrenchment speed is cool, but let's first come over here. We definitely want to get Limestone Pi, because that's going to give you the infantry boost. We certainly want to go at least to limited conscription. Actually, maybe we should just jump straight to extensive. Yeah, we're going to jump straight to extensive, even though there's an increased training time that's going to come with that. We want Zakura, and I think the Wonderbolt Academy is going to do more for me than rare. Then again, recovery rate is so important. Well, we need to go to total mobilization. That's for sure. Actually, now I'm wondering if I should... No, we're not going to go to service by requirement before we have to. Okay, so that's done. First things first, we need new generals. Equestria was always a peaceful nation, but current circumstances require us to bring new generals into the fold. Okay, now I still have a fair amount of political power, which I don't want to be spending right now, because we can institute a wartime draft if there is more than 10% surrender progress, which it looks like is exactly what's going to happen. So we're not going to be again, we're not spending any political power at all. Uh-oh. Looks like somebody's getting loose. Alright, we can have, I think, a few of you come here. It's right here. Alright, just hold on. You know what? We gotta retreat carefully. Oh, one of them got overrun. And whoa! These naval invasions that I'm seeing. Well, well, well. Equestria War has done it again. You know, I've always said that they've got the best AI in the game, and I've never seen them do this before. Actually do a naval invasion. Where does that put my surrender progress? Because they just took those. Alright, I'm still not at 10%. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Start bringing some of you down here. I'm going to be able to draft from 4 areas instead of 5. They'll take 20 days each to form. Alright, this is the hard part. Dealing with the changelings. And just hoping we don't get encircled. Really, really hoping we don't get encircled. Alright, we already have a decent amount of power coming in. Army experience, I meant. So let's see how quickly I could begin to change over to the magical infantry. Okay. Let's get my navy involved too, you know, so maybe we're not getting those invasions happening. Mador Stronghammer, yes. Please help deal with this. Okay, new generals are in, so that means I can start to get, you know, cool generals. Besides, wait, no, are they not in? What happened? Where's my new generals? Let's go to extreme measures while we wait. There we go, new generals in the military staff. Expanded conscription allowed us to find skilled ponies to lead the armies into battle. Alright, check this out. We're going to have to hit our fallback line. Come on, everybody, just pull out, pull out. Oh, man, these guys are going to get surrounded. I'm going to lose like 6 divisions there. Okay, so as I was saying, though, we're going to actually get people who don't suck now. For example, Whiplash, you are out of here. We are going to use Pinkamera Diane Pie with her additional reinforcement rate, entrenchment, recovery rate, and division speed. So we're going to get her. Let's actually have somebody who knows something about tanks here. So let's get Caltrop Decay, who's a Panzer leader and Panzer expert. Caltrop? Caltrop Decay? Something like that. Still waiting on the surrender progress. What am I at? I'm only at like 2%. Jesus. Have they taken Van Hoover? Take Van Hoover! Oh no, my tanks got surrounded. No! No! Oh, things are bad. No! Oh, this is so bad. I should have just abandoned it all. Shoot. Come on, everybody's got to come down here. This is so bad. Okay, we gotta keep an eye out for this. We're gonna be able to recruit a ton of people soon enough. Extreme measures. All right, this is gonna build land forts in Canterlot and Ponyville, and it's gonna cut the negative effects of the stagnation and of harmony in half. All right, I must resist the temptation to, you know, spend my political power anywhere else because I'm gonna need it for all of these. And you know, she's still calm. Dang it, we're gonna lose all these tanks. Wait, no, we're actually kind of punching through. Never mind. Nope, they're gone. They are gone. We're down to 16 divisions out here. Equestria has lost Tall Tales. That should be enough, right? Excellent. All right, so where's Winneapolis again? Winneapolis. Okay, so this is kind of in the east. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that drafts over here in the west. So we've got like the southwest, the Equestrian Heart, the east coast. So let's get everything except for the east coast happening. And in 20 days, we should have a ton more divisions. So we gotta keep falling back here. Maybe something like this. You know what? Here's what we're actually gonna do. We're gonna put everybody into one army. I know there's negative effects for it, but I just need to get organized here for a second. All right, we're gonna do something like this. Just make a line for right now, and then maybe we can hold on to Los Pegasus. We'll see. I think this is actually, is this putting me in the negatives? No, I'm still getting almost a third of a political power point every day. All right. How many divisions do they still got? 96 divisions. I'm down, at least, and I'm down to 33. This is gonna be a rough one, everybody. Popular musician performs in Canterlot, despite the fact that war ravages Equestria right now. Octavia, a famous equestrian musician, performed in Canterlot's Grand Opera today. She says she dedicates her music to all ponies that are protecting equestrian freedom at the front lines. She also announced that it was a charity concert and that all collected money are going to be transferred to the government for building a fighter aircraft. All ponies cheer. Isn't that sweet? Okay, let's, oh yeah, that's way too much to try to, can we try to do this? I think even that's too much. It's okay. We're just a few days away from reinforcements. Is extreme measures going to give me any political power? Okay, it's going to increase my daily political power gain. So I'll be able to call upon the East Coast ponies here pretty soon. Yeah, good thing they didn't infiltrate. Although they've kind of infiltrated now. Do we have one division out there? The Shire has fallen. Not the Shire. Okay. They're starting to have some other issues. Come on. All right. Yep, this already stretches us out pretty far. Okay, let me try this instead. Bring you here. And then, yeah, that's fine. We can pull back all the way to Counterlot if we really need to, whilst Pegasus has fallen. Yeah, if we really, really need to, I could do that. All right, 38 divisions just came online. Let's spread them out, put them to work. We're gonna put you under, oh, I don't know. Look at that, we got a ton of generals now. Let's grab, who's this? Tempest Wind, Panzer Leader, Night Guard, Alan Speck, Midnight Oil, Sun Marble. It's quite a few new generals, I think. We're gonna actually let's stick with Soren. Oh, the Dark Crusade just got started up here. All right, now here's gonna be another one of the events that helps us turn us into the Solar Empire. Anti-war publications with our army on the defensive. Some of the leading national publications have started to print defeatist messages, undermining the will of our ponies to fight. Freedom of press is one of the tenets of equestrian society, but perhaps it is time for extraordinary measures. We will institute emergency wartime censorship. Oh, is that no longer connected to becoming I guess not. All right, we're slowly recovering. We just got a bunch of boosts there. Now we need to do, I think, let's put down the magic of friendship. All right. Wartime Press Act. Freedom of press is a founding block of equestrian society, but as some nobles and politicians have suggested, in desperate times like these, it might be wise to impose limitations on speech that will help the war effort. Or you mean will not? Let's see. We're going to go with no more. They will write what I tell them to write, which is unfortunately going to cost me political power. Darn it. And I was so close to being able to get those extra divisions, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right, so only thing these divisions are doing now, all these, like, we're just having them, like, just fill holes. There's not much going on. All right. Wait, why are you not under Luna? There we go. Okay, so now we've got. Oh, shoot! What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we going to do? Shoot. Let's put these down here. All right. I think we're going to have to stop it here for today. Yes, we are. All right. So, in the next episode, great, there's another naval invasion. In the next episode, the war against the changelings is going to continue. And wow, they got a lot more manpower. I guess they're getting better. The AI has gotten better about managing it. Because usually by this point they'd be out. But in fact, they have 1 million in reserve. So, in the next episode, we're going to try to find a good place to hold the line. What I'm actually thinking is maybe using this river a little bit south of Canterlot and just even abandon the south as well. As long as we have the east coast and the heartland, we should be okay. And then we're going to start figuring out how to make our comeback, and hopefully Stalingrad doesn't take a swing at me during this time. I'm Conquering History Games. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.